What's going on, everyone? Today, we're talking about Pokémon Emerald Kaizo! Pokémon Emerald Kaizo is a difficulty ROM hack made by the mysterious SinisterHoodedFigure and is notorious for its difficulty. Throughout the game, the player has to overcome stacked teams of legendary Pokémon, an array of infuriating opponents, and intense onslaughts of Hoenn's toughest trainers. Here's how the hardest Pokemon Nuzlocke beat me. The beginning of the end is hard to pinpoint. Maybe it was after losing those 5 Pokemon in Weather Institute. There we go, Sludge Bomb should kill from here. Alright, there we go. Ah! Oh god. I think I just lost the run. I walked down instead of up. I walked into the fight. Oh god. Okay. We have to just try and hit the Mega Horn. Come on! Come on, Seeking! You absolute Giga Chad. Fuck! Oh, the rain's up. That's so bad. Right, we kill with T-Bolt here. With Crit Surf, amazing. Good game, thanks for... You actually fucking serious? You've really just crit me. Right, so we have to sack here. Well, that was... Not really my plan. But we didn't lose. So that's something. Walking into a fight by accident, and of course, inevitably getting unlucky when staring out of a bad situation. Talking about the snowball effect of losing a Pokemon in a Nuzlocke is probably just cliche by this point, but I suppose cliches become so from the element of truth in them. If I hadn't been so stupid as to walk straight into another fight, maybe things wouldn't have turned out the way they did. And yet, after this loss, I dusted myself off and got up again. Magma Hideout was up next, and I wasn't going to shrink from it, was I? My best friend put all this time into helping me grow and learn and get through this. I wasn't gonna let that go to waste. So, I mean, it started when I was about 14, 15, something like that. I was playing Dota with my best friend and we just lost a game. I was like obviously upset. I was pretty much crashing out like always. And like, there's this moment where my friend says to me, out of like exasperation, if you could just like fix your mental, you could go pro, you know? And like, seemed like a moment of earnest frustration. And so I kind of believed him, you know? And like, really from that point, it was kind of like I'd gone from this kind of directionlessness, but also like an unawareness of that, into some like world of meaning where I had just like this fucking drive and passion to pursue that, right? Which like sounds really stupid or whatever, like one person can just say one thing to you as innocuous as that and it's like, oh, completely life-changing. There's just this internal feeling that you can have that pulls you in the right direction. I think there's like a very strong internal response, at least for me, that tells me this is what you're supposed to be doing. And discovering that was like a crazy thing. But the double-edged sword of that is you kind of discover, oh, like, I need it. You know, like, once you discover that kind of world of meaning and like purpose, and you can't put that back in the box, you know? So I got to work. It was at least 30 hours of planning. Afternoons just sitting, staring, thinking, seeing a 1 in 80 risk on a fight and not accepting it because it could be the one to turn out that it ends the run. Spending time with my best friend, working on lots of it together was probably the only reason I was really getting through it. But at the same time, I wanted some of it to be truly my own, to show her that I was getting better, I was learning, I was capable. Months passed, but eventually the plans were complete, and at least in this case, I can be pretty proud to show you what they culminated in. Right, it's a gen jar. No focus band? We vibing, no focus band, let's go! No quick globoon bullshit, okay? We just surf. Woohoo! Belly lives, let's go! No boost, good. There's no Willow coming because I was asleep. Okay, good roll. No boost. No boost. We kill after lefties easily. Manectric comes out. This is going for Flamethrower. Cheeky Earthquake. We kill in one hit. Crunch cannot kill with crit. And finally, Shiftry comes out going for Solar Beam. So yeah, we just go into Ments here and it's very comfortable. Let's go! That was so clean. That was so clean. Hell yeah. God damn. Get fucking smoked, bro. Got the Intim going. There we go, Wob. Alright, we go for a Safeguard here. Hopefully another Missed Fire Blast. That'd be nice. Rage. Okay. That was one Rage. Oh shit, the crit is not good though. And it missed! That's really not good. Stop missing! Okay, that's fine. Wait, I can miss Rage. That's fine, right? That doesn't matter, if I remember. This is insane. I'm in really big trouble. I'm just gonna have to kill Flygon with this. I don't really have an option there. I got insanely unlucky there. Okay. This is almost guaranteed Psychic. Problem is that Wob is baiting Solar Beam. What are the chances of Light Screen? That's incredibly unlikely as well. You know what? I can actually Encore. Okay, Encore into Drill Peck. No crit. Good. All right, now we kill it with counters. We hope for no Thunder Wave. We hope it's Crunch, but there's not really anything I can do about that. So yeah, we go into this debate, T-Bolt, and then we go into Dugtrio, and the plan continues as normal. That's so fucked, bro. That's so fucked. And now we kill with EQ, and the plan is kind of on track, but with a minor kink in it. God, I'm 2 points slower. That's so cringe. I think Typhlosion is the better switch here. Okay, no crit. I can kill this with Aerial Ace, which means I have no chance of missing with, like, Bright Powder, which is very nice. So yeah, I can't die here, so I just go for a Flamethrower, see if I can hit. Okay, Weather Ball. That can't kill me. We got very unlucky early on in that fight, and I steered that relatively well, so we ended up being just fine. All right. Here we go. Mischievous comes out, and this should kill. It does indeed kill. Aggron comes out. This is Earthquake or Head Smash. We go for Earthquake. We're asleep. It can never counter. Wait. This risky AI, it might be able to counter anyway. I need to check that. Okay, I'm glad I realized that. It's Muddy Water. All right, no Focus Band. Let's go! This is Solar Beam only. We go Cast Form. We bait always Earthquake. And then we go into Pelipper. We need to dodge a Boom and a Quick Claw Boom, and Pelly lives. Come on, Pelly! You can fucking do it, bro. No Boom. No Boom. No Boom. Oh, Pelly, my boy. My girl. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. That was my best out. It was my best answer for Torkoal. So Pelly is dead. Alright, so Amphi's out. This is going for Fire Punch. So we go to Camerupt here. Should be a pretty safe kill. We simply Earthquake here and it kills. We hit, so it's dead. Awesome. So now we Sky Uppercut. So we'd have to miss into crits. There's 1 in 160. I'm going to just take this chance. Let's simply not miss. Nice! I keep getting the fast wake-ups, though. Oh my god, it finally missed. Jesus. Okay. Okay, Wobbleed. Cool. And we Toxic until it dies. Alright, we go Dugong. So I Ice Beam here. So that's the scary part done. That's about a 1 in 150 dodged. Now I just need you to not Quick Claw and also not crit or Boom. Marowak lives! What a Giga Chad! So now we Fake Out. It's non-contact, so we can't get burned by it. And a Rock Slide will kill here. Goes for another Solar Beam. That's nice. We get some extra Hari health. Okay. Okay, well that one was a crit, huh? Good job the first one wasn't, yeah? And we simply kill here. Pog, no Focus Band? Alright, easy. You're fucking smoked, bro. Holy shit, you got destroyed. Here we go. So we just kill this Smeargle. Typhlosion comes out, going for Earthquake. So now I can go Gara. We now bait Thunder Punch, and we can go into Dugtrio to kill. And out should come Genja. Ice Punch or Giga Drain. Can't get Frozen because we're in the sun. So we killed this. We bait Alakazam. We kill that as well. All right, we bait Draco from Altaria. Easy Sizzle here. Cool. We bait Flamethrower. Cool. And we got Vileplume, not going for HP Ice. Yeah, I can save some XP on Ments here by just Weatherballing. Alright, sweet. Alright, so what's the plan? EQ twice on Octillery, lose the crit plus QC crit. That's kind of fine. I'm not really too worried about that. Bait Ludi. Muck comes out on Ludi. Pre-slept to avoid Fire Punch Burn, and then we
Oko with Gunky. We bait Focus Bang Glalie. We pivot Breloom into Hariyama to bait an Ice move. We fake out plus Brick Break to kill it. Breloom kills Wall Rain after the chip. We bait Quaggy Sludge Bomb. Vic kills. Bait Zard Heat Wave. Kingdra. We surf and we just lose if we get insanely unlucky against Charizard, but we won't. We just simply won't get really unlucky, so... Oh, Tillery. Don't Quick Claw. It's really this simple. Wicked. Ludicolo's coming out, going for Solar Beam. So we go into Muck. Next one out is the Glalie. Then we go into Hariyama, we fake out plus Brick Break, and we hopefully don't get Focus Banded, because that would be cringe. We don't lose, but it starts to look a little bit sketchy. But I can use Whiscash to chip Wall Rain, because I didn't take enough damage to make that not possible, I think. Okay, and now we go Brick Break. Let's go. Literally no hacks, I'm insane. Yeah, just to make it so that it's specifically Quagsire going for Sludge Bomb, I want to kill this with Breloom, so... Nice. Okay. Quaggy. I don't like it! I don't like it! You just have a Lum, like I just kill you. I don't know why this is a problem. Charizard will easily be going for a Heat Wave here. And we simply get crit. Pog! Let's like not miss. If that's possible. If we... Alright, so if we could not miss, that would be great. Great. Just fantastic. Right, we didn't miss, good. Zard is insane. Yeah, it does seem it. Oh Christ, please hit. Please fucking hit. Simply hit and hit the range. Fuck. Oh my... Oh no. Please hit the fucking surf. Hit the surf, Kingdra. Okay. Hit the range? Any ranges? No. I mean, it still never kills me without crit, so... Easy! Okay. It's a bit spooky. Here we go. Okay, Ice Beam kills. We're fine. Alright, this bait's Manectric. Should be going for T-Bolt or Light Screen. So we go Dugtrio. Okay, it went for Light Screen. This does actually raise a question about how I kill, Dodrio. Venusaur comes out. Flamethrower kills, so... Easy. This should just level me up to 70. Yes, nice. Alright, cool. Flamethrower kills this as well. Good. And we bait Gramble, EQ, or Super Fang. Gawa is pre-damaged to make sure that it never uses Super Fang after this turn. So that should give us a safe switch into Nose Pass to take a -1 frustration. And then we should be able to take a couple of Earthquakes. So now we press counter. Alright, that did just about half. We'll see if a second one kills. Alright, let's hope this kills. Hey, nice. Alright, we bait Torkoal. Now it's like very likely to curse on this turn. It just makes it very free. Like that does nothing. So we surf. Okay, that roll looks okay. So I'd say we should have a decent range to kill next turn. And this brings out Flygon going for Draco. So we go to Cast Form and we kill it. We outspeed Ryoko with Ice Beam. Clean as fuck. True. Alright, sweet. This is going so much better than expected. I know I shouldn't say things like that, but for real. I can't believe it. Front 12. Ah, this is a Rage Ment Sweep. Okay. Alright, so we Head Smash. Perish Song, obviously not a problem, because we are switching. Arcanine comes out, going for Solar Beam. So I go into Vic. And now I go Nose Pass, because it's non-Solar Beam. 5 E-Speeds. 12 Solar Beams. 4 E-Speeds. 11 Solar Beams. Alright, so that's 0 Solar Beams now. So it should be going for Morning Sun and Will-O-Wisp when I go back into Scizor here. So now it should have no Solar Beams. I should be able to just switch between these two. So that's the first Morning Sun. So it's down to 9. 6. 1. So it should just start Willowing after this one. Yep. So it's 14. 13. 12. 1. So we Rage once. Twice. I'll just go for a 5th one just in case. Alright, there we go. And now we sweep. And we Aerial Ace. We Air Slash. And Air Slash. And Air Slash. We pray that I've got this right. Smeargle comes out. We kill. Manectric comes out. Baiting always Overheat. But now baiting Thunderbolt. So we go to Dugtrio. Now we kill with Earthquake. And we should bait Rapidash here and kill that with Earthquake as well. Good shit so far. So this should bait Victory Bell going for Solar Beam now. So this will be -1. Now we get -2 on another Solar Beam. And this is -3. And then we kill with Air Slash, hopefully. It's 80% range. But I don't die to crit anyway, so it's fine. And here we should be baiting exactly Ice Beam, which makes for an easy switch into Typhlosion. We live crit, and minimum roll still knocks us into Blaze range, and so Flamethrower will kill here. And then we just have SunisterHooded. So we're not out of the woods, because SunisterHooded is a demon. This is Quick Claw, it's going for random move. We go into Hariyama. No Quick Claw? Okay, so as long as I didn't miscalc and this kills, we'll be fine. Let's go! Okay, here we go again. Any hikers? No hikers. Okay. There we go. So, let's hope this works. Rock Slide. This kills. Okay. Venusaur comes out. This is Solar Beam or Weather Ball. We go Typhlosion. Let's see a shit roll here. 1, 3, 8. Yeah, it kills with top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kills with top 10 rolls of AP crit here, so let's just not get AP crit. How about that? How about you Sleep Powder? How about we don't get AP crit though? That would be really cool if we don't. How about you don't boost? Sick. Kanga. So it can go for Crush Claw or Earthquake here. We hope for Earthquake. And we switch Immense. And we need to start counting the PP. EQ. No crit. Good, good. Okay, that's fine then. So Crush Claws down to 15. So we go into Nose Pass, and that'll be 14 Crush Claws. Alright, 15. EQs. 13 Crush Claws. 11 EQs. 9 Crush Claws. 2 Crush Claws. 2 EQs. There's 0 Crush Claws. It's going for EQ. Back into Mence. Alright, 1 EQ. So it's going for Shadow Ball now. So I can go Giraffe. Alright, that's 23 Shadow Balls. And I go Mence on EQ. Did I just get it wrong? I didn't see Shadow Ball. I threw the game! Woo! Okay, time to risk some crits on Mence then, huh? I didn't teach Shadow Ball to Giraffe Rig, so I can't stall it out the rest of the moves. Sick. Yeah, I just gotta risk crits then. Fucking idiot. Alright, that's +1. +2. +3. One more. Okay. Right. Okay! Air Slash. Air Slash kills. Good. Regirock is out. Okay. And we counter. Come on! Come on, Wob! Let's fucking get this shit. Okay. You counter. Come on! Right, AP. No crit! Oh, no boost, no boost, no boost! What do we got? Ah! Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we're so fucking close. Yeah, no, I have to stay in. I have to stay in. Come on, Wob! You fucking do this shit. Come on, no crit. No crit. Yes! Let's fucking go. I don't give a fuck about your boost. Let's go. Oh my god. Let's go. I fucked him. We still won. Let's absolutely go. Oh my god. All right. It's Maxi. It's Maxi time. Holy shit. Dude, this has been fucking one death hideout with the shittest box in existence. Now, this is probably a 3-death Maxi. So this is the plan for Maxi. We leave Breloom. We kill T-Tar with Sky Uppercut. We bait Flygon Heatwave. We switch Cast Form. We kill with Ice Beam. We bait Executor, Psychic, or AP. We go Crawdon into Victory Bell. We kill it with Gunky. Gunky Oko, bait Arcanine. Switch Breloom to Sack. Yeah, so Arcanine, we sack Breloom. We switch Dugtrio. We EQ Soft Sand Kill. We bait Gengar Ice Punch. We pivot Crawdon into Camerupt on Thunderbolt. And then we Flamethrower. Right, we Flamethrower the Gengar. So, I made this little graph. And what it tells me is... Right, I come in on T-Bolt. Gengar is going for Psychic. If it crits or Spadef drops, and I miss the range with Flamethrower from Camerupt, then Camerupt dies. I finish this with Dugtrio. Entei comes out. I sack Dugtrio for an EQ, and then Victory Bell kills Entei. So what we have is essentially a roughly 28% chance for Camerupt comes in on Thunderbolt, baits Psychic, it doesn't crit or Spadef drop, and I hit the range. The chances of that are about 28%, and if that happens, then Entei comes out, I get to EQ against Entei, and if Entei doesn't crit camera up, it will go off, and then Dugtrio lives. So yeah, we have about a 1 in 3 for Dugtrio to live. 1 in 3, 1 in 4, somewhere around there. Breloom dies, camera up dies, and we lose to AP boost from Egg. But it's very likely to go for Psychic. Alright, here we go. So, Sky Uppercut. Oko's throw into him. Yep. Flygon comes out. It's going for Heat Wave. Into Cast Form. We go. No crit. Very nice. We outspeed at level 70, and we kill with Ice Beam. We bait Psychic here. Not AP. It's literally never AP here. It's always Psychic. It's so free. Okay, and now we go into Vic. We eat a Solar Beam. Easy clap. We kill with Gunky. Nice. Alright, we bring out Arcanine. And it's going to be time to say goodbye. Breloom, you've done us a service. You played a pivotal role in multiple fights. You took out this Tyranitar, most importantly. And now, unfortunately, it's time to go. We love you, Breloom. But you do need to eat a Heat Wave. And now we bring out Dugtrio. EQ. Shadoko. We have Soft Sand. We're level 70. Get the kill. And in comes Gengar. We pivot Crawdon. It is Ice Punch. Good. Even crit here does not make us bait anything but T-Bolt. Baiting Thunderbolt. Here we go, Camerupt. You're going to have a chance to be a hero here, buddy. Come on, Camerupt. You got a range to kill with Flamethrower here. You can save Dougie's life. No crit, no Spadef drop. Nice! Hit the range. Fucking do it. Do it. Oh, fuck. Camerupt, no. Oh, you hate to see it. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It is what it is. Alright, Camerupt does take out Gengar. Good job, buddy. You're unfortunately dead to E-Speed, so actually even the boost wouldn't have mattered, but... And you'd have been slower anyway, but... Camerupt! You've not been very useful, except for when you really are. That's the thing with Camerupt. It's a shitmon until it's really not. And here, and at Flannery, you played a big role. But it is, again, time for you to die. I'm sorry, Camerupt. So now, we go for an EQ here. We crit and win. And we simply crit. We didn't crit. Dugtrio, you've been a champ. It's time for you to go as well. The Victory Bell comes out here. We outspeed. And we kill. There's something wrong with your ROM. I think so. I think so. Riskless and deathless, as far as I'm concerned. How the fuck did I beat Maxi? How the fuck did I 4-death hideout this shit? Thank you, everyone. Fucking hell, we did it.
So, like, at that point, basically made a team to compete in, like, amateur tournaments. Because I thought, well, that's the place to start, right? If I can work myself up the UK ladder, then maybe I can get somewhere through that. That was kind of the plan. So, you know, there was this, like, team building website. And so I scoured through there. I found people who, like, actually seemed to give a shit and, like, had some cool bios and stuff. Like, they actually wrote about shit that made it seem like they cared. And just basically got some people together who 4 out of the 5 of us didn't know each other beforehand. And it went, like, unreasonably fucking well. Like, we kind of crushed the first game that we ever played together. And we just ended up having, like, a really solid win rate. And a lot of the times we were able to punch way above our weight. There was also a thing of, like, my tilting and my crashing out was, like, so much. It was so heavily diminished in, like, a team environment, which I think was something to do with control, something to do with, like, mutual respect with people in the game. You know, I can't really say I have a full understanding of it, but it was amazing. Okay, I found an environment with, like, people who I'm locked in with, people who give a shit. I'm able to push myself, and I'm able to keep my mental way more under control. So the kind of shitty part in all of this was that as much as people in the team cared, we could only really organise to play 1 game a day. Like, you know, it's pretty tough to hard commit to multiple games a day, because, like, at the end of the day, they didn't really want to go pro, but they were, like, genuinely interested in improving and playing amateur and stuff. But organising more than 1 game a day is, like, super difficult. So I still had to play a lot of public games, and that shit was still absolutely as toxic as ever and just soul destroying. But people so highly value the number attached to your account that dictates a whole lot of what you can actually get done, who will respect you enough to give you a chance. So basically, like, you know, those solo games, they are like just ripping at a suture over and over again. It is really like mentally taxing. Oh my god, it's a fox. I don't know if that got caught on the video. That's fucking epic. There he is. Whoa. That's cool.
So I mean, after this, things have to be looking pretty good, right? Arguably, the hardest stretch of fights in the game is out of the way. And while my remaining mons aren't the most solid of foundations, the opportunity for like refueling, restocking with Fishing Sim is like right there at my fingertips. I'm not out of the woods yet. Aqua Hideout still has to be dealt with. It's not at the same difficulty level as Magma Hideout, so the planning phase was not quite as brutal, but it starts to feel kind of additive, you know? Like, all the way, all of the investment piles up and it feels like a sunk cost. You know, you need it to go correctly. Or, well, there's an extent to which I feel some level of shame if things don't go the way that I had planned them to, especially after putting so much time into them. So let's get it right. Right, so we have about a 1 in 800 chance to lose our Scizor here. Good. No Quick Claw. Incredible. Swampert comes out. This is going for Swagger or Muddy Water. In either case, we want to head into Gyarados. The worst case scenario here is Muddy Water accuracy drop. That would suck. That would suck really bad, and I will probably switch out and back in. Let's get a Swagger, and let's punch him real hard. Good. Good, and I should be faster. So now we go for Strength. We're at +2. This does have Bright Powder, so we can miss, but we're going to hit because Gyara's a Giga Chad. Nice! Swaggered again. We will be going into Dugong on an Ice Beam. Okay, went for Swagger again. That's really annoying. Ice Beam is doing nothing. Now give me an Earthquake. Each HP threshold has a 50% chance of getting a -1 score. Yeah, so it's below half. It should have a 50% for -1 and a 50% for +1. And it's just rolled it every single fucking time. Insane. This is ridiculous luck. Because I've int him so many times. Oh, this is so unlucky. Okay, no Act Drop. Amazing. Good, we hit. Amazing, amazing. Okay. This is going to be a Thunderbolt. So we just go into Golem. And we just hit an Earthquake. Okay, we got flinched. So let's not get flinched again. Okay, so let's not get flinched again. That was scary. So here we switch into Azu. We hope for an Ice Beam. Oh, I love getting punished. So this should be an Earthquake again because I'm thick fat. So Earthquake is down to 15. We go into Gyara. Earthquake. Good. Okay, down to 14 Earthquakes. It is a double team. So we're down to 5 double teams. Right, 1 Ice Beam left, I believe. So I believe that there is only Earthquake left. Anyway, let's go to Mence, and the Rage Sweep commences. It has leftovers, which is super useful. So it means it takes less damage. We just rage up as much as we can here. We have only Snorlax, Quillfish, Walrein to kill. Go for an Aerial Ace. So we will go for Aerial Ace. And then Snorlax comes out. So we'll go for an Air Slash, and this should just straight up kill. Wonderful. First fight is down. Leaf Blade easily kills. I'm faster. It's Choice Band. It's not some hacks item. So we just kill. Good. This should bring out Ludicolo, from what I understand. Wonderful. We should be faster than Ludicolo, and we should kill it in one hit with Gunk Shot. And Hypno comes out, always going for Psychic because of that tiny bit of pre-damage. And for that, we go into Scizor. Even if it's a crit Spadef drop, we should be totally fine. We're faster, we kill in one hit. It was a crit. Okay, no crit. Very nice. This is a Giga Drain or a Mirror Coat. So we go into Salamence. Not quite, okay. A Mirror Coat, wonderful. Perfect, perfect result. Thankfully, Air Slash is physical in this generation, and so Mirror Coat does not work. And here is Kingdra going for an Ice Beam. So we go into Quillfish. We are pre-slept, so we can't be frozen by Ice Beam. If we get crit here, we still live 1 out of 2 crits on Octazooka, so that's not a problem. Good. We go for a Gunk Shot here. Right, no accuracy drop. Good, we dodged the 50-50 there, very nice. Now, I mean, even if it got one, the chances we hit is still very high, because it's just -1 act, but it would have been annoying. We're not dead to crit here. Good. We dodged another act drop. Amazing. Perfect result here for Quillfish. Really, really good. And out comes Clefable. And it never sees a kill, so it's either Belly Drum or Frustration. Hariyama is faster than kills. We just go for a superpower. And that should be the fight. Here is Glalie. Good, we always live. We've got Battle Armor, so we can never be crit. Wailord comes out, we get our Citrus healing. And it is an Earthquake. Let's go. Okay, we're now being Ice Beam. 1 Earthquake down, I should note that down. 7 protects. 3. 0. Okay, there should be no more protects. 15 Ice Beams. 8 EQs. 8 Ice Beams. There we go, that's a struggle. Okay. Now we start raging. So this is +1, +4, +6. There are no Quick Claws here. No Bright Powders either. So I am free to just Air Slash. Alright, amazing. Jinx. You should die without me taking any damage. Relicanth comes out. This is going to be EQ. So we go Gyara here. Alright, we're at -1 here. We can keep pivoting here. Keep going then. That is really unfortunate. Fuck. That's so bad. Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It should... It's incredibly likely that I will be completely fine. But it is bad. Alright, good luck, Crawdaunt. Good luck. Let's hit a Crab Hammer, yeah? Good. Good, let's hit again then. Let's go, Crawdaunt. Let's go, Crawdaunt. Wailord comes out. So out we go to Nose Pass. It's still scary to watch, even though I know I'm gonna live. It's still scary. We have Battle Armor, we can't be crit. So this is always Surf. Always exactly Surf. And so we go into Goldfish. So here... Oh my god! I should be fine, right? But this is the first step towards the 1 in 3,000 chance that Quillfish doesn't win here, okay? So let's go for a Gunk Shot. That is below half health. You will die to another Gunk Shot. So Clefable comes out. But I believe I cannot die here, because it goes for Psywave, and Psywave can't crit. And Psywave, and I don't die, right? I actually don't want to kill it. I do not want to kill it, because I'll be betting Nidoking random move, and that thing is a fucking demon. And so I'm going out to Muck. Moonlight's kind of annoying, but it also gives us a free switch into Muck, and Muck has a pretty good chance to win here on, like, really healthy HP. Got a Toxic off. Very good. And now we can just spam Gunk Shot, and this Clefable will die. Yeah, I think it's very likely to Moonlight here, and if it just keeps going for it, the toxic damage builds up over time. I'm baiting exactly Earthquake, which is what I wanted for Gyarados to win here. So we go into Gyarados. We got off the Intimidate. And we have Mystic Water Surf here. Grunt 4! Let's go! Let's hit the CQ. No crit. Yes! Amazing. Okay, the bait order's wrong. Right, it's a Rain Dance or Double Edge. In both cases, I'm going to Kabutops anyway. This is pretty bad. Please. If you fucking crit. If you fucking crit. No para? Oh! Fucking Surf or Thunder. Amazing. Right, okay, we go Kingdra here. We hope for Surf. Yeah, go on, just crit as well, why not? I'm Swift Swim, so I'm faster. This is so bad. Okay, good luck, Raichu. Don't get crit, you fucker. Yes! Alright, the rain stopped, which... Actually, this is super good. With the rain stopping, this is actually really good. We will get a Citrus healing at the end of the turn. But it does see a kill here, which means no Rain Dance. There's a Superpower or EQ. We'll go for an Encore here. Of course. Encore fails because Rain Dance has no PP left. We now go for another Encore. Right, no freeze. Good. And now we Mirror Coat the Ice Beam a couple times. That's the plan. Good. I wasn't dead to crit anyway, as it turns out. Good. Good, good, good. So this is always Waterfall. Amazing. It's actually really good. Rain stops. I'm faster. I kill. The Gunk Shot. Omastar, right, what are you going for? Oh, wait, no, it's going to be AP, isn't it? So that's the bad part of this. No, it's slower, and it has Rain Dance. It's going Rain Dance. Oh, that's big. That's fucking big. No AP. Show me Rain Dance. It boosts my power, and I'm still faster because I'm also Swift Swim. It should be Rain Dance. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is actually good. This is not a bad position. I haven't switched on a Muddy Water. I switched on a Rain Dance, which is actually kind of solid for me. Right, let's hit this. Kingdra. Let's hit the Surf, okay? We're gonna hit the surf? This was the scariest mon. So, that's amazing. No freeze. Let's unthaw Kingdra. How about that one? That would be fucking wild if you did that. It would be so crazy, you know that. It would actually be so wild if you unthawed. So I'm not dead to crit. If the rain stops, I can just kill it, right? 96 speed, Whiskash. Whiskash should deal with it. Okay, okay, I can afford to take the risk on Quillfish getting frozen because we don't... It's not a lose con. Because the rain can't be long enough, it's not a lose con. This is never a lose con. Come on, Quill! Don't get fucking frozen and then hit. Come on Quill. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Imagine losing because your plan goes wrong. What fucking losers do that? Holy shit. It's so free. Alright, I think we're going. Bounce house! Let's go! See ya! Bonk. Let's go. Get bonked. Just in case people didn't know that. Any Cordelias? Here we go. I don't have to count anything here, I don't think. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I'm +6. Easy, Reckless, Deathless, True. So we start off with the Toxic. Crit does not kill me with Surf, so I go for a Shadow Ball here. So we go into Dugong on the Surf. This is turn 3 of Rain. So there's 2 more after this. So I think we go Whiskash now. This is 4th turn of Rain. The rain stopped. Yes, good. This is what we wanted. And now we are baiting Kingdra Ice Beam into Gyarados. And next turn, this is now the Rain turn. So we go for a Strength here. So this should be Octazooka. No backdrop, please. Okay, we hit. Right, I'm almost certain the Strength will kill here. We're not out the woods yet, we can miss this. But if we get to Strength here, that's really nice. Yes! Castform is out. Pumpy does 65 max, so this is always exactly Thunder. We're going to Raichu. 70. I'm killing. I'm outspeeding. Okay, the rain stopped, right? So now we just kill this as well. Clean! So fucking clean, dude! Let's go! On Guaranteed Pumpy. We can go either Dugong or Mance here. I'd rather go Dugong. Okay. And we go into Whiskash. Oh, it's Thunder as well. It's not even Rain Dance. Oh, I'm coming. Alright, so this is going to be Vic Leaf Blade. So in we go to Mance. But we're there. It's time. Team Aqua Admin Matt. Big fucking Nose Pass is making it to the Matt fight. Let's go, Nose Pass. You know, I feel like the shape in the water behind him is foreshadowing somewhat. Damn, I got a crit. Didn't even need Overheat. It's Rock Slide. Now we counter. It doesn't kill me. Good. Good. It's going as expected. That's not supposed to kill, just to clarify. Oh my god, what was I doing? Holy shit. Is that max? Sorry, it must have been. Holy shit, that's terrifying. Right, so it's supposed to be Superpower or EQ. You get back into Gara. Did that just Quick Claw me? You motherfucker. Okay. Out comes the boy Wailord. First Ice Beam goes into Dugong. Okay. We are still Earthquaking and Ice Beaming. Right. He's struggling. He's struggling. Okay, here we go. We're +6. Let's hope I was correct. I'm gonna Air Slash you. Dead. Good. And now, Dragonite. Yep, I'm just gonna Air Slash because I'm +6. And if it doesn't kill, then I'm Alt F4ing. Good. What is Taurus going for? Death. But yeah. Good night, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'll see you again, hopefully before the end of the year. See ya.
Then kind of comes the best day of my life. So I'm playing in a like amateur tournament. Holy shit, there's Fox. That's crazy. Hello. Look at that guy. Hey. That's so cool. And we were kind of like, you know, middle of the league. We'd come up against the best team in the league, who like literally hadn't lost a single game. They were just like dunking on everyone. I was the captain, so I did the drafting, and we just kind of got the draft right. And everyone was just in this kind of synchronized state. And we fucking destroyed them. I mean, it wasn't even close. Like, they literally forfeited after 17 minutes, which in Dota, that's a pretty short period of time to go for that. And it was just this period of absolute focus, of being everything that you can be in that moment within the boundaries that are set for you by the game. And to experience that with 4 other people who are all just locked into that same state, it's a moment that is special beyond words. It's not even like a high as in a happiness high, it's like a contentment high. Insane experience.
I'm there. I had it all planned out. My box replenished with the 7th gym ahead of me. Just one more push for the next badge. Tate and Liza is a double battle gym. I fucking hate double battles. They kind of just shut down my brain. I don't really have the confidence in my heuristics to deal with the number of like branching paths that you get in a 2v2 scenario. I much prefer the more deterministic 1v1 battles. Fortunately, my best friend is much better at them than I am. Unfortunately, she's not around so much anymore. So I thought, what better time to face my fears and to prove myself to show her I could do it.
So like we kept playing together in that team for sort of 18 months, 2 years, something like that. Over that period, I probably went from being like the weakest player on the team to I was the strongest, basically. At least by rank standards, I was the strongest. So from that point, I kind of thought, I've done this once, I can do it again, right? I can put together a team that works like this again. And so I kind of focused my efforts on finding a team that matched my ambitions of wanting to go pro. That was something I was looking for. I was looking for that additional level of commitment, people who were more available to play more than my current team. I also wanted to play with people who were clearly better than me so that I could learn from them better. So in order to kind of get to that stage, I had to keep pushing my solo rank, keep pushing, and basically that killed me. In hindsight, my biggest mistake in this regard was really not recognizing that I was so much more able to learn with other people than alone. And that solo experience, the torture of that, is not conducive to actually improving. So basically I had that kind of 2-year period with the team where I went from being like basically a below average casual player to a like pretty decent amateur competitive type player, not playing for money or anything, but just, you know, people who play in tournaments. I was like, okay, I could hold my own. And from there I just pretty much totally stalled.
Show her I can spread my wings and fly solo. So I went through the same planning process as usual. It wasn't the same, but I had a goal, so I was sticking to it, you know? Trudging through so many double battles got pretty draining, but as before, eventually it was done. The plans are in place and it was time to execute. Psychic Preston and Psychic Mora. Tate and Liza Light. So the fight starts with an X Scissors on Lunatone, and here we have an Ice Beam and a Signal Beam going into Executor. We send both of these into Quillfish. Okay, there's the Ice Beam. No crit, please. Good. Perfect. Signal beam. No crit, please. Okay. Let's hope I planned for that. If I didn't, then I'm dumb as shit. You know what? That's definitely an AP range, isn't it? God, I'm actually so bad. It's actually crazy how trash I am. There's no way that's not an AP range on Quillfish. I mean, yeah, like, easily. What was I thinking? I bet I planned with Citrus and then added EXP share at the end. That's crazy. Or whatever, I mean, it's Earthquake or AP into that slot now, then. Because this means I'm just raw risking crit and boost. Privilege is EQ and it has a flying ally. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, let's hope that that works out. So this is going to be X Scissors. Like, every fight in this has had hours of planning put into it, and it's so fundamentally flawed anyway. Okay, we're going to go to Egg. We're going to, like, not get crit. That's the play here. Wait, this can be Drill Peck. I should, like, actually kill my... Sorry. I should shut up. Okay, that's ruined everything, so I'm ending stream after this fight. Like, it's unbelievable. It's actually unbelievable. Like, the things that I do to myself. Like, I actually don't... I didn't realize it could be Drill Peck until afterwards. Like, hello? I think Gara's the only viable switch here. Yeah, I'm bringing Egg to the next fight. It's over. It's over. How can it be this bad? How can the plan be this fucking bad? How many times do I have to look at a fight? Holy shit. Wait. Gara's faster, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, you don't need Egg for TNL. I need Egg for the next fight. I need Egg for TNL. But yeah, I'm losing him on here. Can Muck live? Maybe Muck lives. Non-crit. This is Psychic or Earthquake. Good. Okay. I mean, switching Vic here is my best shot. Sick. I think that was even a crit as well, just to fucking rub it in. No, Quillfish is 1 point slower. I mean, why not, right? Why wouldn't Quillfish be 1 point slower, right? Yes! It's like a coin flip to lose something here, so least important mon is gonna be... I think I just take... This guy doesn't have boom, so he's a scale sink as well. Fuck it, we're sending out Muck. We'll keep Quillfish. Easy. The run isn't over. No, unfortunately not. So, in conclusion, everyone, this is why you should never fucking come to one of my streams again, because I'm so good at wasting your time. Thank you anyway. I appreciate you all. You just should not spend your time watching me. Goodbye. I'll see you again, maybe. Hopefully not.
taste like new flesh. Say my name again. Secrets in this way. Swallow years beneath this bed. Till I wake, I die on encounters until there's something in the way you lay, enough to make the dead switch graves. You take your leave. You taste like new flesh. You taste like new flesh. Oh, you taste like new flesh. Yeah. Say my name again. Say my name again. My hands are not worthy. My hands are not worthy. My hands are not worthy. My hands are until I wake, I dine on old encounters. Till I wake, I dine on old encounters. Till I wake, I dine on old encounters. Till I wake, till I wake, Eventually I did kind of find like a last chance team. So I managed to try out for a team and end up playing for them that was some people who were like a chunk better than me, I would say. And we were playing in a tournament that was actually did have a little prize pool. I think it was like 500 quid or something like that. And so this was, to me, I was thinking this is like my big chance. When I say my big chance, I more mean my last chance, really. But this is kind of my last chance to actually make this work, take the next step. It's funny because the main thing I remember from before the game, I drank a huge can of Red Bull just to try and give me the energy, hopefully get some extra focus. And what a mistake that was. It like fucked my head up and I like totally blew it. I think all the pressure probably didn't help either, you know, seeing this as my last chance. You can get up again after being knocked down so many times, but at some point it's going to be the last time. Really the moment where it truly went wrong was, we didn't have a great start, but it was, you know, to be expected. We were playing against teams better than us in the first couple games. And then we came up against a team who really we were better than and we should beat. And in this game, I'm playing as a guy called Magnus, right? He's like a big rhino kind of guy. And like basically he's good at catching people out and like holding them in place for a long time. So that was my job. So in this game, I was on like 2 kills and 14 deaths. I was just horrendous. My brain was fucked. I couldn't focus. And just incredibly poor performance. But my team had kind of kept me in the game and we still had a chance to win. And it came down to this one scenario. It was really going to be one fight to end the game. And all I had to do was hit my big spell on their one guy. I just had to hit RP on the Shadow Fiend. I remember the time and the place that it happened. I remember I was on the high ground for Dire and I went to blink to the low ground. I force-staffed and I just totally whiffed. I hit nothing. And I mean, from there it was basically game over, right? So we ended up losing the game. And like, it's pretty much the most visible kind of fuck up that you can make in the game. So there's no avoiding it. There's no shifting any responsibility for that. That was my one job and I failed it so spectacularly that anybody could see. And after that, I didn't really get out of bed very often for the next few weeks. I knew at that point it was over. And that was probably one of the worst days of my life. So yeah, it was about like 6 weeks of that, something like that. And during that time, I mean, I managed to get out on a couple of walks like this late at night. There were a few of those times I remember just walking up here and it's like your center of consciousness has left your body. It's like you're seeing somebody else's vision, but you know it's not yours, right? You know, even if you're looking at it in VR or whatever, you still know it's not yours. And it's kind of like that, but with all your senses, but they feel like they don't really belong to you. The thinker of thoughts isn't there. The feeler of senses isn't really there. Very strange. You know, I remember touching the stone on the bridge here and just having this kind of slightly numb type of feeling, not really being able to feel underneath my feet. And it just all seemed like it belonged to someone else. There are philosophers that kind of talk about living life as art. And there are times that I feel like if I'd have gone through with my plan of what I was going to do if I didn't make it, which basically my plan was to kill myself, I feel like that'd have been, you know, my life could have been an art piece. Be a nice, neat story about failing to live up to your dreams, you know? But I didn't do it, you know? I stayed on the bridge. I guess now I kind of just feel like I'm living in the epilogue of that still, you know? It's like, this is like 5 years ago. Creating the same pain over and over again with like lower stakes and lower investment. So, yeah, I feel like I failed him, I failed her, and I mean, I'm trying not to fail again. I'm, you know, doing all the stuff that you're supposed to do if you're ill, so who knows what the future holds. Yo, welcome to the end of the video. New character for the end of the video. It's me, like 2 years in the future from starting making this video. Got a little script to go through. First thing is, like, thanks to people who are involved. So thank you to SHF and Mr. Keating, firstly. Both of you as friends and collaborators. SHF for making Emerald Kaizo, even if it broke me a bit more than beforehand. Amazing game. And thank you to Keating for encouragement and advice as a fellow creative. Plus for the Gen 3 soundscape version of the fake Elite Four win song I used in the video. It was one of the components. Thank you to SweetBeanzz for letting me use his Elite Four footage. And of course, the most important, thank you to Sleep Token for almost all the music in the video. I'm sure they really need my support. They really need my credit. They're struggling at the moment. So yeah, as I said, this video was over 2 years in the making, and like, I don't even really know how to feel about it anymore. Like, a lot of the time I think it's like giga cringe, and you know, it is what it is. But I felt that, like, look, I should finish it, you know? So it's taken a long time. There have been a lot of very stupid, like, roadblocks mentally and just like logistically, but I have honored my past self and finished the video. I hope if it was miserable, which probably was a bit miserable, it's at least, like, you know, mildly interesting or insightful or impactful in some way. And also, if I forgot to give credit, I'm sorry. It's been 2 years. I didn't write down the credits as I went. I feel like there's a whole bunch of things I should be crediting here. And I've, like, forgotten. I don't know. So sorry. Also, real quick. So, like, look, there's a cheeky little bit of Sui baiting in the video, right? Like, not gonna deny that. There's a little bit. But please rest assured that if it's, like, you know, reported anywhere that I've died by suicide, it was Boeing. It was actually Boeing that did it. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Okay, that's all. So reverse welcome. Bye.